Yeah, I'd love to understand how the journalist in resident program, as well as taking courses at UChicago, has influenced your views and your approach to your work, and then if relevant, your views on economics.
Patrick, go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, I think this kind of a big change for me, like an amazing experience for me. So this is the first time I'm taking business courses, sitting with MBA students to audit classes, and like I've seen the impact, my worldview, and I know that definitely this is gonna, affect the way and impact, my reporting after the fellowship. And also the networking. Like I've met amazing people, in my class, and I've been sitting in classes like with amazing professors, and they've kind of influenced the way I see business journalism, reporting the economy and stuff like that.
Can you give one example of how you think it might be different when you go back versus like what change you felt you might make?
So so I think the way I incorporate like data to my reporting is going to change going forward, and that is from one of the classes that I'm taking currently, and that is marketing strategy, to be specific. So incorporating data and kind of having a shift, from the way you approach, marketing, and improving your skills on strategy and all that. So it's going to definitely have an impact when I go back.
Nice. Dasha?
For me, it's more of the mindset change. One of my favorite classes here is Perspectives on Capitalism, and we talk and read a lot about capitalism. By a lot, I mean a lot. And I never thought about capitalism in that way. Like Ukraine was under USSR for many decades, and we just started to realize what capitalism means for us and what Western values and economic freedoms means for us. And by talking and reading about capitalism in different countries, I just try to project it onto Ukraine and see how it will work for us, how it will change our economy after the war, and what we as a country can even offer, like how we can improve this economic model. Another class I take FinTech Revolution, which is awesome because Ukraine is a technology hub in Eastern Europe. Our fintech services are much more developed than in many countries. Like I was so surprised that in the US you cannot send money from one bank to another, like you need a separate app, and in Ukraine you can just shake your phone and to send the money that way. So yeah, like it's interesting for me to learn how it's done in various countries.
Yeah, can I add also? I think I was jokingly telling people back home that you don't realize how dumb you are until you get to the University of Chicago. It's there's a wealth of knowledge really to sitting in those classes with MBA students, and I think most of us are taking the chronic capitalism class. I must say, it sort of opens your mind to to look differently at how corporations really work, and I realized I always thought America was some of the most amazing country when it comes to corporations, but I realized it's the worst country when it comes to corporations. So
do you want to expand on that
I think we
briefly?
need to learn maybe lessons from somewhere else.